Hi you guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lorraine Rose, and if you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys all of the fun things to do if you are going on a vacation to sunny San Diego, California. I'm doing a part 1 and part 2 video series for this. This video, which is part 1, is where I'm going to be showing you guys all of the fun things to do on your trip to San Diego, and then part 2 is going to be all of the great places to eat at when you go to San Diego. My husband and I ate at some amazing restaurants, and so I cannot wait to share that video with y'all. But for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the things to do in San Diego. Some of these things are free, some of these things cost money, but even if you're on a budget, I would still recommend to go to San Diego because there are so many free things that you can do and it's so much fun. And so I hope this video is helpful for you guys. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already joined my YouTube channel family. I really appreciate it. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you have any questions after you've watched this video, or if you just have any comments for me. I would love to read all of y'all's comments and hopefully answer any questions you have. But without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Right when we landed in San Diego, our first stop was Coronado. Coronado is a little peninsula in San Diego Bay. This quaint little town has shops, restaurants, and beautiful neighborhoods to walk through. It's famous for the Hotel del Coronado, which I got a little video clip of here. It also has some beautiful beaches where you may be so lucky to see some Navy SEALs in training, since they do have a large naval base there. They also have a dog beach here as well if you're bringing your pup with you on vacation. When we were done in Coronado, we drove to DESCANSO, where we would be staying for the first part of our vacation. We stayed in the countryside for 1 week and then in downtown San Diego for our last week. The countryside is absolutely beautiful in San Diego if you're into hiking trails, horses, and are wanting to experience more than just the city of San Diego. It's only about an hour outside of the city. We stayed with my dad, but they also have Airbnbs you can stay in as well as tents to rent on a website called hipcamp.com, where you can stay on someone's ranch and rent out their teepee like this one here. They may even include horseback riding for a small fee, since so many people in Descanso own horses. Now, along with horseback riding, one place we went to while in Descanso was an adorable little town called Julian. This town is known for their delicious apple pies. They have a winery, cute shops, and restaurants. It's just a fun little town to visit, and the drive to Julian is absolutely beautiful. One day, we drove into San Diego to go to SeaWorld because my dad got free tickets for being a veteran. If you want to go to SeaWorld, just look for discounted tickets online before you leave for your trip, and you may be able to get a good deal. After SeaWorld back in Descanso, we went to an incredible coffee shop that you must go to called Summer's Past Farms. The owner and her husband are such sweet people. The beautiful gardens here are in full bloom year-round, and when we went, we did some shopping in their shops and we drank a delicious lavender latte while enjoying the beautiful gardens surrounding us. Another day, we drove to OAKZANITA Trails for a great hike to the top of the mountain. There are so many incredible hiking trails out in Descanso. I only wish we had more time to explore, but when we go back to San Diego, we may try and stay longer in the country to do more hiking. The views you get are just absolutely stunning. The next day, we made another special trip to the Del Mar Fair. The Del Mar Fair opens May 31st and runs through July 4th. So if you're in San Diego during that time, I would highly recommend you checking this fair out. It's 370 acres of fun. I grew up going to this fair and I absolutely loved it. And tickets are only $20 a piece. So that was our little adventure out in the countryside. Then for our last week, my dad dropped us off in downtown San Diego, and we stayed in an Airbnb in Little Italy. I will link down below the Airbnb we stayed at because it was the absolute perfect location, and it was cheaper than staying in a hotel, and it was such a nice place. If you go to San Diego, I would highly recommend staying in Little Italy as it is close to everything. Here's our Airbnb. It was so nice and it overlooked a section of Little Italy where they had live music almost every night, which was so nice. That evening we walked around the Gaslamp district. Here they have great shopping and some good restaurants, but we mainly just came here so I could show my husband this small part of San Diego, but we honestly didn't spend much time there because it's more of a tourist attraction than anything else, but still fun to check out just to say that you did. The next spot I highly recommend, Balboa Park. You can leave 2 days open just for Balboa Park and you will not be disappointed. It's so beautiful and rich with history. You may even be as lucky as we were and see a wedding while you're there. A lot of people get married here because it's so pretty. They have a beautiful botanical garden, and it's also free to walk around in as well. They also have what is known as the Spanish Village with colorful streets and several talented, dedicated artists. You will find over 200 local artists here. We came here to watch real artists create vases out of glass in what is called glass blowing. In Balboa Park, there is a beautiful rose garden with over 1,600 roses of more than 130 varieties sitting on 3 acres. Then right next to the rose garden is the cactus garden, containing some of the largest cactus and succulents in the park. You will enjoy some beautiful walking trails in Balboa as well as an organ pavilion where they have live summer concerts, so make sure you check out Balboa Park's website for concert dates before your trip so you can pop in one evening and enjoy one for yourself. They also do movies in the park as well as several museums you can entertain yourself with. Some museums cost money, but others are free, so make sure you check in with guest services when you arrive at the park for a map as well as info on what museums are free. They also have tiny houses representing different countries from all over the world, and they hold festivals where people from those countries serve you authentic dishes out of these tiny houses. So make sure you check out Balboa Park's website for events for that as well. And of course, you can't go to San Diego without visiting the San Diego Zoo. This is a must. The zoo is located in Balboa Park, and it houses more than 3,500 animals of more than 650 species. The tickets are a little over $40 a piece, but we spent about 5 hours there and didn't even cover the entire park in that amount of time, so it is well worth the money. And the animals there seem really happy, and that just made me happy to be there. Next, we visited HILLCREST, University Heights, and North and South Park. I grew up in these areas and they have really grown since I moved. There are so many good restaurants, coffee shops, parks, as well as some great shopping in these adorable neighborhoods. On another day, we walked through the waterfront park to get to San Diego Harbor. As you walk along the harbor, you will see beautiful ships, new and old. Fishermen bringing in fresh fish on the weekends, along with several different monuments and statues with views of the Coronado Bridge. We walked along the harbor until we got to Seaport Village, which is located right on the bay. Seaport Village includes shops, restaurants, as well as some beautiful climbing trees. And every Saturday in Little Italy, they have a farmer's market from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., where over 200 tents line the streets. This was so much fun, and I know you will really enjoy this experience. On another day, we did something that was so fun, and I would highly recommend this. We went to Santa Fe Depot, the train station in downtown San Diego, and we purchased 2 round-trip tickets to San Juan Capistrano for $90 total. We left at 10 a.m. and stayed in San Juan until 6 that evening. The drive up the coast was so beautiful, and San Juan was full of rich history. We visited the old missions, and then we walked around and enjoyed some nice appetizers at the restaurant right by the train stop before heading back to San Diego. Diego is known for their beautiful beaches, but the beach that we chose to go to one day was Pacific Beach because that one is my favorite. But La Jolla and Coronado Beach are beautiful as well. They also have some adorable cottages you can rent on the pier in Pacific Beach if you are wanting more of a beach vacation. And if that is the case, make sure you visit the La Jolla Caves because those are absolutely beautiful as well. And if you're in the mood for some shopping one day, you have to visit Fashion Valley Mall. This is an upscale open-air mall and it's the largest one in San Diego. For our last day in San Diego, we decided to visit Old Town. They have great food, shopping, as well as hiking trails, and it is the historic heart of the city, created in 1769. They also have really inexpensive souvenirs here as well. Now, I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, and like always, I love you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful vacation.